In 1839, Robert Cornelius, an American photography pioneer, captured the world's first ever selfie. Standing in front of his family's lamp store in Philadelphia, he took a self-portrait using a daguerreotype camera, a process that required him to sit still for several minutes. This historic photograph marked the beginning of self-portraiture in photography, paving the way for the modern-day selfie culture. In 1962, a pilot ejected from his plane after a critical malfunction mid-flight. Plummeting toward the ground, his parachute deployed just in time, saving his life. The dramatic escape highlighted both the dangers of aviation and the life-saving importance of emergency ejection systems. In 1861, Abraham Lincoln sat for a portrait, but gazed away from the camera, his expression thoughtful and solemn. The photograph captured the weight of a nation on the brink of civil war. Reflected in his distant stare, Lincoln's pose seemed to embody the burden of leadership during one of America's most turbulent times. In 1903, New York's Times Square was a lively intersection filled with streetcars, horse-drawn carriages, and bustling crowds. Theaters and shops began to line the streets, attracting people from all walks of life. This vibrant hub marked the early days of what would become a global symbol of entertainment and culture. In 1925, a mama cat led her kittens across a busy New York street, weaving through the bustling city traffic with cautious steps and watchful eyes. She guided her little ones to safety. The heartwarming scene captured the resilience and determination of motherhood, even in the heart of an urban jungle. In 1928, actor Conrad Veidt portrayed Gwynplaine in The Man Who Laughs, a character with a permanent unsettling grin. His haunting appearance and tragic story left a lasting impression on popular culture. Decades later, his eerie smile would inspire the creation of the iconic comic book villain, the Joker. Conrad Veidt, the inspiration for the Joker. 1928 inches 1900. A group of men stood proudly in traditional Dutch dress, showcasing the rich heritage of their culture. Their wooden clogs, wide-brimmed hats, and embroidered jackets reflected centuries of craftsmanship and tradition. The scene captured a moment of timeless pride, preserving a glimpse of Dutch history. In 1968, a young George Clooney posed with his family, unaware of the fate that awaited him. Surrounded by loved ones, his childhood moments reflected warmth and simplicity. The snapshot captured the early years of a future Hollywood icon, grounded in family ties. In 1974, journalists Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein watched as President Richard Nixon resigned, the culmination of their groundbreaking investigation into the Watergate scandal. Seated before the television, they witnessed the moment their relentless pursuit of truth reshaped American history. The broadcast marked the end of a presidency and the triumph of investigative journalism. In 1918, an early food truck rolled through city streets, bringing warm meals to workers and passers-by. Equipped with a small kitchen, it served hearty food on the go, a novelty at the time. This mobile eatery paved the way for the vibrant food truck culture enjoyed today. In 1908, the Ladies' Scottish Climbing Club defied societal expectations by scaling Scotland's rugged peaks dressed in long skirts and sturdy boots. These pioneering women proved that adventure knew no gender. Their fearless spirit paved the way for future generations of female climbers. In the 1960s, Harvey Rossball, a graphic designer, created the now iconic yellow smiley face. Intended to boost employee morale, the simple yet cheerful design quickly spread worldwide. Though its creator remained humble, the smiley face became a universal symbol of happiness and positivity. In the 1970s, baby Elon Musk gazed at the world with curious eyes, unaware of the future awaiting him. Growing up in South Africa, his early years were filled with books, imagination, and a thirst for knowledge. These formative moments laid the foundation for the visionary entrepreneur he would become. In 1968, an inventor demonstrated an early computer mouse, a small handheld device that could control a cursor on a screen. As the device glided across the table, it showcased a new way to interact with computers. This groundbreaking innovation would soon revolutionize how people navigate the digital world. In 1935, the iconic models of American Gothic stood side by side, embodying the spirit of rural America. Their stern expressions and simple attire captured the resilience and hardship of the Great Depression era. The timeless image became a symbol of strength, perseverance, and the enduring character of the American Midwest. In the 1930s, a small burger stand in Los Angeles buzzed with hungry customers eager for a quick tasty meal. The sizzling sound of patties on the grill mixed with the chatter of locals grabbing a bite. This humble stand reflected the rise of fast food culture that would soon sweep across America. In 1940s Dallas, car hop service brought food straight to customers' cars, blending convenience with classic American charm. Waitresses on roller skates swiftly delivered burgers, fries, and milkshakes, creating a lively, fast-paced dining experience. This era became iconic for its drive-ins, capturing the spirit of post-war America's love for cars and casual dining. In a cozy 1950s kitchen, sunlight streamed through checkered curtains, warming the tiled countertops and vintage appliances. The soft hum of a refrigerator blended with the faint whistle of a stovetop kettle, simple yet inviting. The space reflected an era where home-cooked meals and family gatherings were the heart of daily life. In 1960, a woman tested shades of lipstick at a bustling cosmetics counter, carefully applying each color to find the perfect hue. Rows of vibrant tubes lined the counter, reflecting the era's growing beauty trends. The moment captured the timeless ritual of self-expression through makeup. In 1911, an early blockbuster film captivated audiences with its groundbreaking storytelling and innovative cinematography. Crowds flocked to theaters, marveling at the new art form that brought drama and adventure to the big screen. This cinematic milestone paved the way for the thriving film industry that would follow. In 1905, a group of children crouched on a dusty street, eyes fixed on a circle of marbles. With steady hands and eager hearts, they took turns aiming for the prized glass spheres. The simple game reflected a time when childhood joy thrived in the smallest of moments. In the 1950s, a lively tap dancing class echoed with the rhythmic clatter of shoes on wooden floors. Young dancers, dressed in neat outfits, followed their instructor's lead, perfecting each step with determination and joy. The room buzzed with energy, capturing the spirit of an era when dance was both art and entertainment. In 1945, the Tuskegee Airmen, a group of skilled African-American pilots and crew members, worked together to adjust a bomber's fuel tank. Focused and determined, they ensured the aircraft was ready for its next mission. Their dedication and expertise played a vital role in World War II, breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations. In 1930s Alabama, a humble roadside stand stood along a dusty highway, offering fresh produce and homemade goods to passing travelers. The wooden shack, adorned with hand-painted signs, symbolized the resilience and entrepreneurship of rural families during the Great Depression. Amid economic hardship, it became a beacon of hope and community for those seeking a simple livelihood. In 1918, during the Spanish flu pandemic, some individuals defied public health orders by refusing to wear masks. Their actions sparked controversy as masks were seen as essential to slowing the spread of the deadly virus. The tension between personal freedom and communal safety became a defining issue of the era. In 1912, British inventor W.T. Warren tested his innovative pilot safety helmet by forcefully leaping headfirst into a hangar wall at Hendon's Flying School. Designed with spring mechanisms and horsehair padding, the Warren safety helmet aimed to reduce fatal head injuries prevalent in aviation accidents of the era. In 1919, Helen Keller met Charlie Chaplin, bridging the worlds of silent film and silent resilience. Their encounter, filled with warmth and curiosity, showcased the power of human connection beyond words. The meeting became a symbol of inspiration, uniting two icons who defied the limits of communication. In 1937, George Orwell, the future author of 1984, fought in the Spanish Civil War. Driven by his belief in justice and freedom amid the chaos of battle, he witnessed the harsh realities of war, experiences that would later shape his dystopian writings. Orwell's time on the front lines, including a near-fatal gunshot wound, deepened his distrust of totalitarianism. The lessons he learned in Spain echoed through his work, warning future generations of oppression and censorship.